Hi everybody, welcome to our Thursday live that I do every week because I want to give you the tools to be able to take care of the life that you have been gifted with. So my name is Amber Swift. I'm a certified integrative and functional nutrition health coach, and I work with busy women, helping them to get to the root cause of their symptoms of fatigue, bloating, anxiety, hormone imbalance, helping them to develop a personalized plan to thrive in the middle of your life. And so I am so excited to have you here today. This is part 2 of a 5-part series where I'm going to walk you through how to build your natural medicine cabinet. So first, medical disclaimer, I am not your practitioner. So none of this is to be considered medical advice. And there you have it. So let's jump right in. So last week we talked about the lifestyle piece, and it is imperative. So often in our society, people begin to add supplements, but they don't change the diet and lifestyle. So I was talking to a client recently and I said, supplements should be like the cherry on top. And a lot of times people, instead of building the whole cake and adding the frosting, they go straight to the cherry with the supplements. So it is imperative that if you are struggling with hormone imbalance, if you are struggling with digestive issues, anxiety, fatigue, that you discover the root. And so I am going to drop a link in the bottom in the comments for you because I have just a couple of slots available for private coaching for the rest of the month. And let's set up that free calls to see if we can get to the root cause of your symptoms. Okay, so we talked about the lifestyle piece last week. This week, we're going to dive into foundational supplements. So your body needs foundation. Foundational health, foundational wellness is key. If you've ever felt like your body, like your health is just like hanging by a thread, if you've got fatigue, bloating, brain fog, PMS, hot flashes, and you try a supplement there or a hack there, but nothing sticks, let's stop guessing. Let's start building from the bottom layer up. So we're going to talk about that, building that solid foundation. So everything is built on your foundation, right? Your hormones, your energy, your immune function, your brain function. If your foundation is weak, everything will begin to crumble. So most women, most of us are nutrient deficient. Even if you eat a perfect diet, you have to make sure that your gut is healthy so that your body is absorbing the vitamins and minerals. That's key. And then second, once again, we could be eating the perfect diet, but because our soils are so stripped, a lot of times we need a little extra help. And that is when supplements come in. Supplements are meant to kind of fill in your gaps, right? So your body cannot thrive without the basics. It's got to have the basics. So here's some things that I want to address first. So 70% of your immune system is in your gut. Have you ever thought about that? So years ago, people, we're talking about like hundreds of years ago, everything came from the gut. All through the Bible, they talk about your guts. And in the medicine that they were practicing in the days of Hippocrates, everything came from the gut, from the center. They were so smart. So it is imperative that your gut is healthy. So I'm going to today talk about some foundational supplements. So first, let's go over one of my favorite supplements for that foundation. It's called VMG Plus. The reason I like this, it has your vitamins, minerals, greens, methylated Bs, right? You want to make sure that you're able to absorb it, antioxidants, iron, enzymes, and probiotics, and they add essential oils to help your body absorb it. So I have been taking high quality supplements for 20 years. So when I started researching this multivitamin, I was like, I'll try it. And I tested it against my other high quality supplement. And my body completely absorbed this versus my old supplement. How do I know? Well, I went to the restroom and my old supplement, my urine was always dark yellow. I was basically just getting rid of all of the vitamins, whereas this new vitamin, this new multivitamin, my body is absorbing it. So it's 4 to 6 times more absorbable than the average vitamin. I'm all for that. It also stays in your body for up to 8 hours. 8 years, that would be great. I would do it. And then also it has your vitamins, minerals, and greens. So it's the effectively $250 shrunk down into this package that I'm going to show you guys in a second. Also, so you want to have your daily. So today we're going to go over your vitamins, minerals, and greens. You need to have your omegas. Why? Because this helps with your lowering your blood pressure. This helps supporting heart health. Cardiovascular disease is one of the number one killers among women. I mean, it's so huge. So having your omega-3s is so important. This omega supplement is the equivalent of eating 5 cans of tuna fish, all in one pill. So I love that. So we're talking about foundational health. Then you want to go into your probiotic. This is imperative because you want to build up the healthy gut bacteria so that it kind of takes over the bad bacteria. So when my kids were little, I told them you want to increase your good bugs to eat up the bad bugs. And so foundational wellness, making sure you have a good high quality multivitamin that is completely absorbable. This one has your vitamins, minerals, and your greens. Most women are mineral deficient too. You want to know if you're mineral deficient? Do you deal with anxiety? Do you deal with that fatigue that hits in the afternoon? Do you deal with shakiness? Do you deal with forgetfulness? These are all signs that you are mineral deficient. I was extremely mineral deficient when I was 39. So having minerals is really, really important. Having your omegas is so important to help with your heart health, to help with lowering that blood pressure, to help with focus, to help with brain health, and then your probiotics, right? Your gut is your second brain. If you want your health, if you want your hormones to be balanced, you have got to have a healthy gut. So many women come to me and they're like, Amber, I want to test my hormones. And I tell them, let's test your gut first. And 9 times out of 10, when we get your gut working well, when we get rid of the hidden viruses, bacteria, parasites, your hormones begin to become balanced. It's amazing to watch that happen. So all 3 of these, having your vitamins, minerals, and greens every morning, having your probiotic, having your omegas. So it literally is a 2-minute routine every single morning. And I'm going to drop the link in the bottom so that you can get my practitioner's discount. So this is foundational wellness. So last week we talked about lifestyle and diet. This week, from a supplement perspective, where we talked about foundational wellness. And then I'm going to get into how to use essential oils to build up your immune system. And I'm going to get into how to, and then in the next weeks, how to use different vitamins and supplements. So the thing is we're looking at preventative care. When you take care of your body from a foundational perspective, then your body is able to fight off the flus and the viruses and all of the junk you're exposed to. Case in point, when I began to walk my family through holistic living, all of the snotty noses and coughs and colds and stomach flus disappeared in our home. I have 5 children and I had them in 8 years. And we started living a holistic life, getting to the root, healing your body from the gut out. So this is 17 years ago, and the kids were never on antibiotics. We didn't have all of the stomach viruses flying through our house, or the coughs, or the colds, or the snotty noses. Did we get sick once in a while? Yes, because we live in a fallen world. But when you look at preventative care, at building your body up so that it can fight off the illnesses, you're stronger, you're able to fight things off, and you're able to be more present in your life. And that is what I want for you. So I'm going to drop a couple of links. I have a free symptom quiz that I want to put into your hands because this will help you get to the reason why you're feeling the way you are, then I'm going to drop a link for my practitioner's discount for these supplements. And then also, if you're ready to get to the root of whatever it is that you're dealing with today, just grab a free call and let's set that up. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and come back next week, because I'm going to give you the essential oils you need to build up your natural medicine cabinet, and I'm going to give you the supplements that you need to build up that natural medicine cabinet, because I want you to be able to take care of your health and wellness, and then to take care of your families. You guys remember that health is a journey, but it is a journey worth taking.